dropping players, and by the time they start respawning again, you're not nearly in as strong of a position as you want to be. I'm going to be right back. Go ahead, take over for a bit.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. If the individual skill doesn't play out, all of a sudden your team's out of position all over the place. So we're going to see how this goes on Crossfire, because now we got a nice small map. Really favors the cluster style of play. So it'll be interesting as this gets underway here to see how it all works out. As we are underway here with got the same, Blood Eagle. Tau is on Blood Eagle once again here, so we're just going to get things set up as I just got going here. Trochun's has the flag for Boss and headed back to his side of the field. Both flags are off the stand. Just looking for the other one here as I go. Sunfire takes the pass on one side. Nanner's got it on the other side. He drops it. Maton's coming in. Sub picks it up. It's just a kill fest. That's pretty much what this map is going to be. And this definitely favors Tau's style of play, as they're going to chill out behind that large radar tower hill. Copro picking up the flag over on the other side. And we're going to just zip back over to the Boss side of the field where Silver Star has the flag, and they're set up on a hill. The more traditional hill right behind the ship is where they're hanging out. And Tau was chilling over on the radar tower hill behind their base. So we got a flag standoff on both sides here as the chasers are coming in, Tweak.
Yeah, it looks really good coming in for Tau. Looks like a flag did go down due to Nitron, and Dynamite Stick zoomed right in, was able to get that return. Now let's see if Tau can move their way back in time. However, Matten does pick up the E-grab. Go ahead, Boomer.
Yeah, Matten's got the E-grab. Simple front to back as they came in. Copro is nearly dead with that flag. He's got help as he drops the Diamond Sword flag. Diamond Stick and Sub are on Maton. He gets nailed. Maton goes down, and they're going to have control of that flag as they make the return, and we're going to have a cap here for Tau, going up 1-0 as Descolada ended up with the flag in the end, capping it for Tau as the teams reset.
This is a really strong map for Tau. We saw them earlier this week, and I know this is a strong map for them. I've played with a lot of them in Pugs. Really solid on this map.
And there you see, once again, all 7 members of Tau abandoning the base completely. Trochuns grabs the flag. He is completely unchallenged and moving very, very quickly. And this is where it can burn you. They're all waiting for him there, but someone's got to make a grab. They barely get that grab. Telia made the E-grab to stop that cap. They're not going to get very far. And this right now favoring Boss as they get control of the flag, but also taken down on the other side. Both flags in play. It's the Boss flag returned. What a mess. I can't even follow that.
Yeah, so much cluster going on. Very interesting. Demitsu actually picks it up out of the field. He's running as a soldier right now, moving pretty decently, but he's got quite a few chasers on him. He might make it back, but he's not going to last very long in this current state.
Oh, he goes down. Meanwhile, Gatekeeper made a grab on the other side, moving very, very slowly. He is surrounded. He is doomed, and the flag is returned. And we've got both flags at home, but not for long as Trochuns grabs the Tau flag off the stand once again. And fast-paced action here as Turtle Bacon and Sub are going to try and move in on him. Trochans takes a bit of an odd route, moves to the inside actually, coming straight up the middle instead of staying on the outside. That threw his chasers off a little bit, as he's going to come right in the middle, and they better make a grab. But no, they take him down on the hill right in front. Telia did make the E-grab in time, but awesome action here on Crossfire.
Yeah, I love Crossfire. It's really fast-paced. Both teams definitely look like they're in their element here. Tau is playing that cluster, and it seems to be working, and they're actually E-grabbing this time. Certainly one of their mistakes back from Arx Navina.
There, Maton makes a grab for Boss once again there. He's a little bit hurt, and he had to clear that time. There were 2 Tau members on the stand. He had to do a clear. He's only got 350 health, but moving pretty fast in. Gatekeeper's going to make that E-grab. Gets taken down immediately, and he's home, but Maton drops the flag. Both flags returned again as Nanner drops the flag on the return. Trochans grabs immediately. Flags are off the stand again. Once again, Boss is kind of setting the pace here, though.
Yeah, I definitely feel like Tau is more reactionary this round than they typically would be. However, Dynamite Stick is getting out of there nice and fast. Did burn both of his 2 nitrons, taking a big hit to his health, but looks like he is going to be worth it as he gets back to the flag. Nader right behind him just about picks it out of the field. Sub picks it up instead, however, bouncing on these platforms. Hopefully they can hold onto the flag long enough to get it to cap.
Yeah, a little bit of control. Tau trying to control it there. The flag bouncing around down near the bottom of the base. A little bit of a scramble. Telia picks it up as we get a bit of an airstrike. Everything's moving really, really slowly here as Telia trying to find a way up. You just never seem to have any jets when you need them when you're underneath that ship. As the flag's still getting bounced around. Boss is really trying to get this return here. They finally get it, and both flags back on the stand. Boss coming up clutch there to prevent the cap.
That was a wonderful play by Snooks there, able to sneak right in there, get the return. Matten with a really strong grab, moving at about 250 through the right side of the map, coming in up and over, going to go in for this cap. Nana coming in. Oh, Turtle Bacon with the E-grab, however.
Yeah, once again, this is just throwing them off. They're coming across so fast that they're not allowing their capper the time to cap. Nanner has not been able to get in and make a really clean cap yet this match, I don't think. Turtle Bacon had to come in for the E-grab, really, to save the cap. Nanner is falling in behind him, but Snooks is moving very quickly as well. We're going to see if he can snoop in and grab it. Can't do it, and they're going to fight over it a little bit there. It's 2-on-1, so they are going to come away with it after all. Little individual skill pays off there as Nanner and Tila clear up the chasers, and Nanner has got the flag, low health, going to pass it off to Copro. Meanwhile, Boss does have the flag on their side of the field again as well, back in standoff mode.
Yep, we do have Tau moving in for, looks like 4-member offense coming in. Flag has fallen underneath the base. Desco moving in. Dynamite Stick with the sick return. Dynamite Stick did a great job zipping right in there, actually. Returned it midair, I do believe. And Telly is going in, coming in for this gap. Nanner's going to hold on to the return just in time. And there we go.
Great job by Nanner, actually, there. Trochans came in to try to make the E-grab. Nanner stuffed him on the stand, did a really, really good job, held the flag there for the return. So if he can't cap it himself, he's going to make sure one of his teammates can. And Tau is up 2-0 here as we've got a grab. It's punted. Looks like it must have been punted across this field there. And Tau trying to control it, picking it up. They got a 4-person cluster trying to get back to their stand once again. Now Boss not able to get the flag off the stand. It's sideways. It gets returned. Oh,
just in the nick of time. Sunfire with an E-grab, however, he is going to go down, it looks like.
Yeah, he's not going to make it very far, but he sure ticked Nanner off. Oh, great pass once again. Now Maiten's got it. And Boss just getting life after life here. Really coordinated play, man. Doing a good job, taking nothing away from Tau. Also playing very coordinated, but Boss just able to play at a really fast pace tonight. And not showing the score here so far for them, but we'll see if they can get it together here as they pass it to Sunfire. Got their flag under control on their side of the field.
That was a wonderful pass, and we were commenting on their passing skills during a standoff, and that is exactly the type of situation you see it come in handy with.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got 4 members of Boss here now. Actually, Maiten's going to take off to go join the return team, but Stunts, the Nazman, and Sunfire are going to chill out right on top of the ship. We see some teams do this as it puts you in great position to cap very, very quickly should the flag be returned. And in this case, there's so many E-grabs that's probably the right place to hang out. But right now, Tau is 100% on defense.
Yeah, it looks like they are splitting out now. We got 5 of them moving out with the 3 left on defense like they typically do. However, Strikes coming in is going to throw them off their positioning as the team of Boss is starting to move in now.
Yeah, Damitsu, Trochans, and Maiten bringing up the rear here. 2 of them came in at once. It's a 3-on-2. And that's not working out too well. You got to be a little more coordinated than that against Tau up on that hill. Daimitsu's just about ready to go down as well. He does. Maiten gets there just in time to be the last guy to the show. And he's going to have to take on 3 members of Tau by himself. He's pretty good, but I can tell you how this is going to work out. As there is a return on the other side of the field, Telia, Nader, and Copro is, I can't pronounce his whole name, as Trochan's going to try and come in, make the E-grab again. He gets taken out on the stand, and looks like Telia is going to make the capture for Tau. So again, Tau is forcing the pace of this match into their patient style of play, and it's paying off for them 3-0.
Yeah, certainly seems like this map is working out for them quite well. They're moving in with a really solid offense. Once again, all it's a solid squad. Generators are down, so no turrets are going to be able to take them out. Nainer coming in with that front to back, and he is actually taken out inside the ship. Bad position to leave the flag.
Yeah, they've given him a good protection spot for the flag here, as Mayton takes the flag on the other side, but gets dropped immediately. There's a whole bunch of Tau defenders home for that, so now they've got the flag protected out in the field. They're going to go ahead and just return it. They're not going to mess around. They're going to put the flag back on the stand, as both flags return to the stand now. As Tau comes in, Nanner looks like he's going to do a front to back. He's through the ship and clean, and a little bit of damage on him as Daimitsu makes the grab on the other side, also front to back. So we've got both flags in play in the middle of the field, and team's pretty spread out for a change here, actually.
Yeah, I was just about to comment on how well they were really sticking together and putting players where they needed to be. However, they are a little bit more spread out right now. Doesn't seem to be harming them too much, as Dynamite Stick is still really high health with the flag right now.
Yeah, Nanner did a little back pass to him there so he could recharge. Dynamite Stick's pretty much at full health. They're back at the base. 4 members of Tau back at the base here, as Turtle Bacon and Sub chasing Matten on the other side of the field, as now Tau's just kind of getting set up. Gatekeeper's got the flag on the top of the ship. They're going to pass it around a little bit as Mayton gets nailed over on the other side. We'll see if this team can pick it up. Sunfire does indeed grab it, and Turtle Bacon goes down. So Boss clearing out their side of the field as well. So once again, we have both teams controlling the flag on their own sides of the field. We'll reset, and this favors Tau as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, they have been winning consistently this map. They have won every single standoff, or at the very least made it a stalemate, put the flags back to 0 position. But the way they killed the defense, the offense, all that means is now that Tau is back together, and it just means they can launch a really solid strike. And Dynamite Stick has been doing really well with the returns, just misses that one. Gatekeeper actually gets that one. Flag was out in the field for them, instead of being on the ship like we probably may have liked.
Yeah, you know what? The attackers from Boss really moved the Tau player defenders out of position down the hill all the way to the back of the map, actually. So even though the flag was returned, they were too busy defending to do anything about it. Trojans come in and just simply walked off the stand with it, and took it back across the field, where he's got it under control for his team once again, as Silver Star picks it up, holds it on the other side. So Tau going to have to make another go of it here.
And they are launching again 4, except they've actually seemed to opt for an additional member of defense, it looks like this time. Could be an interesting change. Not sure why they would do that when they've been working so well.
Yeah, I think they got a little freaked out by that last little blitz there. They only sent 2 in from Boss, and nearly got the return on 3 defenders. So I think they decided to add another defender just to make sure. They're sending 4 on the offense, plus this on orbital strike go off over there. So gonna have a quick look over there, and Daimitsu very close to getting that return. Daimitsu and Mayton. Daimitsu goes down. Mayton is chasing Nanner. He goes down as well. The defenders do their job over on the Tau side of the field, and we're gonna go see what's happening over on the other side.
It looks like the Tau offense is getting ready to launch another force here. Just a couple people here straggling along once Turtle Bacon goes down. However, Tau is going to launch one of their full force attacks, I do believe.
Yeah, they're going to send another wave over. We'll see if it's a wave of 4 or a wave of 5 this time. And Boss content with just sending 2. So big difference in the strat here. I mean, it's just Mayton and Daimitsu here going in. And, I can't help but think if they're doing so well with 2, if they sent 4, this would be a done deal.
And they've been doing really well with 2 before. Typically in the standoffs, we've only seen 2, maybe 3 coming from Boss. Typically they're both in Pathfinder, however, and that's what's allowing them to get these returns typically, is that Pathfinder Nitron just being really well organized and passing that flag off of the carrier and getting it returned.
So we got Copro Nanner, also known as Joey 2 Chains, and Telia hanging on to the flag. Here they're going to set up. They're behind the radar tower hill, actually. They're not in a great position to defend at the moment. They're going to try and get to the back of that hill. As Daimitsu gets there, comes flying over it, and dies huge. And Silver Star picking up the flag on the other side. So we're still standing off here. Not too much happening.
Yeah, this is definitely the longest stand-up of this matchup so far. I wonder if either team is going to change something up. I mean, I think if Boss were to move some more people onto offense, I don't know if they could hold on to the flag as well as they are right now.
As we got another Nitron sending them chasing their Trojan, just going to try and blast in and get the return. Very close, very close. He got it, and Stunts makes the cap. 3-on-1. Trojans got in there, got the Nitron, and got the return against 3 Tau defenders, allowing Stunts to cap in perfect position, staying nearby. And, Boss is on the map. It's 3-1 in favor of Tau.
Certainly anybody's game here. Like we said, it's always a game of adjustments. Boss very well could have changed something up, and they may be coming back. It's interesting to see what they do. Have a really solid defense squad on right now, just hovering on that flag, but they all got knocked off by the Tau offense.
And Matten has got the flag, and he is moving once again. They're going to force him to E-grab. Nanner gets the grab right in front as Maton goes down, and they get the return. And both flags in play now. Trojans, as soon as it hit the stand, once again was waiting. He has got nobody near him. There's 4 members of Tau chasing him as the flag being contested over in the field. We'll see if they can get the return. But no, Descolada picks it up, ruining that cap opportunity for Trojans. Now he's got to deal with a whole bunch of incoming in the form of the chasers. They're not in a good position, and they don't hold off. 4 guys come in, and they just rolled them. And Tau's flag is back on the stand. Gatekeeper's there to defend it. And Sub dropped the flag over on the other side with Maton, Dimitsu, and Stunt chasing. Telia picks it up. This doesn't look good for them, though. Telia and Descolada got no momentum. Dimitsu and Stunt have been doing a great job mowing down, so we'll see what happens here for Telia.
Yeah, oh wow, excellent drop by Snooks. Actually managed to take out the capper, and the Diamond Sword flag was returned to base. I think if there's one strength that Tau is showing in this map especially is map awareness. They tend to have players exactly where they need to be in any given situation.
Yeah, definitely patient style of play. We've talked about that a couple times, and the map awareness is definitely a big part of that. Maton picking up the flag in the field, actually. Doing a great job. He's midfield. He's got some chasers on him, and he gets Nitron. Going to get an easy return here, I think. Yep, going to get return Nitron from behind, and flag's back on the stand. But again, Trochan's doing a great job of just waiting around for that flag, taking advantage of the fact that Tau is not really playing any flag D. He's just simply picking it up when it gets returned and running it towards the base again. As flag being contested in the field, he gets taken down right on the stand and gets denied once again as Telia tries to get away with the E-grab. Didn't end up being necessary. Both flags, the Tau flag's on the stand and the Boss flag will be in just a moment.
7 minutes left on the map. I would like to see Boss tie it up. They came in kind of as an underdog between us. I would love to actually see them pull this one out.
Yeah, after losing the first map, they came back and won the next 2. Martin moving quickly. Got it. He got it his time. Telia did not get the E-grab in time. That was actually too close to tell. That all moved so fast, but he actually made it in time as the orbital strike rains down on the Boss side of the field, and it's 2-3, or 3-2, I guess, in favor of Tau. As we've got the flag on the move again. Telia still running with that E-grab. Copro there as well as Telia drops it, and we get a return.
Gatekeeper coming in, Dynamite Stick coming in. Both looks like we did get an E-grab, however the flag did go down for Tau. It is now back at Tau's base. Dynamite Stick with the emergency grab, converting it into an actual play. Used 1 Nitron at about 705 health.
Yeah, he's got Stunt hot on his trail, and Stunt takes him down. Wow, one-on-one, Stunt takes him down. Really playing well, Stunt tonight on the chase, getting a lot of returns. And he's going to put that flag back. Doesn't stay there long as Gatekeeper grabs it. We got an orbital strike on the other side to try and soften Tau up. Didn't really do much in the way of damage as Trochans gets the flag and is away on a looks like a pretty organized grab as Gatekeeper makes it back to base. Trochan's actually moving a little slower than normal. Only getting up to around, he's getting back close to 200 now as he gets Nitron again from behind. Sub dispatches that flag easily with a Nitron. Gets the return. Flags are back. One flag, they weren't around. I won't even say they're on the stand. They don't stay there.
Yeah, it's currently at base for about now. I love how much Pathfinder play we're seeing. It's been kind of a sporadically used class, and I'm seeing great plays by both teams' Pathfinders.
3 cheers for traditional tribes. Long live the disc launcher as we got a crazy cluster on the Tau stand. It's nuts. Sub trying to just take the flag and run the other way.
Matten under pressure of the entire Tau defensive force at the time, and Matten does manage to make that return, leaving it in a good position for them to still tie it up. 5 minutes left on the clock. Go ahead, Boomer.
Yeah, great job. I was just saying sub there in the middle of that. Actually, instead of trying to go towards the flag stand, picked up the flag and went the other way. To heck with you guys. I'm not going near that. Still didn't work out though, as Matten got the return on him, and we're seeing some great skilled play. And like you mentioned here, lots of disc launchers. I love the disc launchers, man. I mean, I'm not a big hater on the machine gun play, but I loves me a disc launcher. As Nanner comes in on right to left grab, orbital strike, gonna follow it, soften it up on the chasers, and he is away. Mayton, of course, has the flag on the other side. No surprise at this point. He's under fire, though. He's not going to get very far on that grab as he gets Nitron. He's going to try and come back and grab it. As Nader gets dropped as well, the Blood Eagle flag is returned. Nanner's down as well, though, and that flag is in play over on the other side. We're going to see if anybody can grab it. Copro grabbed it and was immediately nuked. Telia has it here now. And as Sunfire tries to grab it, get away, it's an E-grab. He's not going to get far as well. So once again, these flags bouncing around here. It's a little bit spastic underneath the Tau base.
Matten with a wonderful E-grab. However, he kills his own speed on the top of the ship. He is still, however, getting away at about 180, which isn't terrible, but barely made it into that E-grab. Wonderful play, and it looks like we're going to switch back into standoff mode unless Dynamite Stick here can do something midfield.
Yeah, he sacrificed some style points on that one. he knew he needed to get there fast, so he cut the angle a little bit on that, bounced off the ship to try and get away. Wow, just all sorts of grabs. Returned, and Trochin again grabbing the flag in perfect position to grab that flag. He punts it, and he's going to get it across the field. Oh, right to Silver Star, man. How do you practice that? That was fantastic. Silver Star grabbed it, immediately got Nitron, but what an awesome catch. Caught that punt midair coming across the field as Nazman has it now, and they're going to get set up on their side. No Tau chasers for the moment, but Boss pressuring on the other side of the field with Troshins and Snooks.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how either team pulls this out. It is anyone's game still. And for those of you who don't know how the overtime system works, we are currently 2-3. So what's going to happen is if one of the flags go home, if the flag goes home for Diamond Sword and Blood Eagle, it will tie out and win for Tau. However, if we do get a cap, it's going to go full overtime. First cap wins.
Yeah, you got it. So it'd be great to see. As Boss still holding on their side. Looks like we're going to see a major Tau offensive here coming in. Turtle Bacon, Sub, Dynamite Stick, Delirium, Gatekeeper, all going offense here. As Keely on a killing spree, I missed on the other side. They're still in control on the other side of the field, but Boss is going to have some trouble here as that flag gets moving. It gets Nitroned out from Sunfire. They are in pursuit of it here. Turtle Bacon trying to come in. It is a wild scene in front as they get the return. Cal's going to try and come in and grab it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Within. Can't even keep pace anymore.
No, I don't want to talk anymore. Matten grabs that again. Again, perfect timing on the E-grab. Well, I don't even want to call it an E-grab. It was a high-speed route grab. It was a great job. He's going to get back and pass it to Sunfire once again. And Boss just staving off elimination here on this map by making some great plays. And, Tau's got to chase him again.
Yeah, Coperforia actually made a great orbital tactical strike. I'm sorry, and we got now 3 people on Coperforia. However, it looks like Boss may be able to take it. That's a return for Boss. Flag, however, also down for Boss. Trokans has it. Let's see if he can make it up and get a cap in time. He also goes down. We got strikes coming in everywhere on the Diamond Sword base.
Wow.
Flag still in the field. Gatekeeper with the return. Looks like we are going back to both stands on... there's a flag out somewhere. Sub with a decent grab. Really far away. Really fast, though. Going about 145 now once he pancaked on the floor there. Go ahead, Boomer.
Yeah, he took a long way out. I think the Boss ship is going to be smoking for half an hour after all the orbital strikes he just got hit with. But Stunts coming in, trying to break up the pass there, and Snooks gets the return for Tau, and both flags are back on the stands. After all that, 22 seconds to go, they got to get the flag off the stand fast. Boss
Yep, we're going to
does.
need a grab. Going to need a grab, otherwise we're going to go into a victory mode here for Tau. Matten with the grab. He is about half health, however. 10 seconds left on the clock before overtime.
Yep, Nanner grabs on the other side, so both flags are out. Matten and Nanner are going to wave at each other as they pass within a few feet of each other.
Matten
Nanner drops the
actually
flag.
Matten actually got him with a Nitron.
Hit him with the Nitron, but as the Nazman gets back, Delirium makes the E-grab. Airstrike on the stand. Both flags bouncing around. The teams are just wild cluster play as
And
they
there
get
it
the
goes.
return. Wow.
Wow.
16 seconds into overtime,
Glad that
Tau
one's
finally
over.
gets the return and wins a fantastic Crossfire match.
That was a wonderful, wonderful Crossfire match. I would certainly, up until this point, I would say probably the best match I've seen was the 4chan versus Reddit match. This one certainly gives it a run for the money. Both teams are playing very, very, very well. And we now go on into a tiebreaker. Both teams are 2-2. This is going to be the best of 5 final map here.
And here's the fun thing. I like this because I think the tiebreaker is Katabatic, which is where we started. And if you remember, all the way back to Katabatic, Tau won Katabatic in commanding fashion.